Hi guys and welcome to Alphabet App developed using C Sharp. Okay, let me show you how this works.
T is for tomato. N is for nectarine. G is for grape.
In fact, this tutorial is very good for children to learn their
H is for honeydew.
alphabets and also learn spelling because you can see the spelling of each fruit right on the top there.
Z is for zucchini.
So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take you guys straight into C Sharp development environment and we put one of these together. And please do subscribe to this channel. This is my second channel. So let's do that now, guys. I'm going to clear out the system. Click on exit.
Confirm if you want to exit.
Yes, I do want to exit. There we go. Now we're going to start a new project. Click on create new. I'm actually using Visual Studio 2022 and I'm going to select Windows Forms application C Sharp. And let's give that project a name. I'm going to call it CS underscore alphabet app underscore Paul YT. This is for my second channel, like I said. Alright, so I'm going to click on create new. There we go. Make sure your form is there, and I'm going to go straight to the properties. Let's enhance the size of that form. I've just changed that to 1926 by 998. And where we have start position, I'm going to get that centered. There we go. Center screen. Now the next thing is I need approximately 28 buttons. Okay, so let's go to our tools here and double click on button. I will also need a label. There we go. I have two objects in there, label and a button. I'm also going to go back and get hold of picture box. That's my picture box there. So I'm going to select the label and the button and let's come right in here. I'm going to change the size of the text to, let's go for 60. There we go. And that label will be here. So for the button, let's see. I'm going to kind of like change the size. Let's come here because I want it to be 7 by 4, something like that. Come right here and let's grab hold of. Okay, let's change the width. I'm going to change that to 264 by 203. There. So get rid of the text content we have in there. And move this button here. This label there, let's enhance that before we do any other thing. You see where we have auto size, I'm going to make that false. The border, I'm going to leave it as it is. No, back color, leave the back color like that. Control, and the border will be none. So let's just drag it. I want to copy this because I need two of those. And this, let's change the details of these two. Alphabet. There, alphabet up. There we go. And this is going to be for display. With the display, I'm going to align that right. So come right in here and just change the text content to right. There we go, align right. And we can just give this a name. LBL. Wow, that's fine. Okay, that stays there. You can get rid of the text content though. So it's right there. Okay. Yeah. And the buttons. Now, let's copy this button. Hold on to your control, click and drag. We have two. Let's align it properly. Yeah. Repeat the same thing. We have 4. I need 3 because I need it to be 7 by 4. So 7 multiplied by 4, that should give you 28. So that's fine. Now this, let's place this up here first. Let's place the picture box up there. Now select all of these buttons. We have one here. Hold on to your control, click and drag. There we go. And repeat the same thing. And one more. There we go. We have all our buttons in place. There. Okay, this very last button here, I'm going to drag that much. That will be, we can call that reset, BTN reset, and the text content need to be reset. There. So that's my reset button. I can grab hold of either, I need one that'll be in the middle, maybe these. Yeah, we can grab all of these. Yeah, and just make that this 4 by, yeah, grab all of this, bring it here. Just, that will be exit. Okay, BTN exit. There. And now the picture box. Let's bring the picture box right in here. Oh, move this one. It looks too, yeah. But place the picture box right here. Okay, the picture box. Just going to change the name of that one to PICR. Yeah, that's fine. So that's the name of the picture box. There we go. Now, let's start with letter A. This very first one, that's going to be letter A. So all we just need to do is to enter A in there. A. Click on the next button and just enter B. And so on. Okay. You see that, guys? That's how easy it is. Once you select one, you can always just press and enter. I have H, I, and a J here. Enter a K. That would be L. And yeah, now have O here. And this is going to be P. Let's get that done. So and so on, guys. So I'm just going to kind of like speed that up. So this is Q and so on. Okay, guys, I've finished with that. So what I'm going to do next is, let me just run it. You see how that looks like. There. However, there's nothing happening right now. Nothing at all. So let's stop that. I'll come here, select the first button, and I'll change that to BTNA. Okay, so I will repeat the same thing for the rest of the buttons and get back to you guys. All right, I've finished naming all of the buttons. Okay, you can see their names here, BTNP and so on. So the next thing we want to do now is, let's go straight into the project here. Click on the project. We now want to add our, first of all, let's see if we can add the, go to add reference. And in here, we want to add the speech. So just type in their speech, and that's the speech right there. The speech library. Click on OK. So we have the speech library in place now. Now the next thing is go back to the project again. Select the name of your project, whatever you call your project. Click on it. And in here, select resources. And the resources that I'm looking for is the images. Select the images, and here select add resources, but what we want is add existing resources. The existing resources I want, I think it's on my desktop here, is the fruits. Double click on fruits, select all of the fruit, and click on open. There we go. Now we have all of the fruits in place. You can see A to Z, right? Different types of fruit with the alphabet name. There, all done. So let's double click on our form, or first of all, let's set something. Now you see this? Let's double click on that to reset and so on. So let's make sure that works here. So we're gonna reset those two anyway. Double click on this, and in there just paste that in there. Dot text equals clear there, and the other one is the picture box. Picture box dot image equals none. There we go. That's it. That's taken care of. Now let's go right up here. See here, we now want to add the speech library. So I've just copied using system. So just say dot speech, then dot synthesis. There we go. There. We need a library. I've just called the library. Now, right underneath public partial class from 1, you now want to create your speech object in there. So I'm going to say speech synthesis. That would be equals, I can just call it SAPI. SAPI, that's equals new speech synthesis. There we go. There we go. I've just finished creating my speech object. So that's SAPI right there. I'm going to grab hold of SAPI. And in here, let's use SAPI for one thing. Come right down here. See where we have exit? Double click on the exit. And I'm going to call my dialog result. So the dialog result, the name of this dialog result, I'm going to call it I exit. And come right down here. I exit. I'm going to say SAPI dot speak as follows. So when you click on that, SAPI is going to ask you to confirm. Confirm if you want to exit. That's what SAPI will ask you. And in here, this will pop up. The variable will bring up as follows. Dot message. This is the message that will be displayed. That will be equals message. The message box dot show. Get rid of this so that you guys can see that. And what is it going to show? It's going to show this following message. Confirm if you want to exit. There. Well, I'm going to add a comma in here and just use that as my title. Let's call it alphabet app. That's the title. Then comma. I'm going to say message box dot yes or no. That's the second or the third argument. The fourth argument is going to be comma message box icon. So we can look for the question mark in there. Yeah, there we go. And end that with semicolon. And right underneath here, we now use as follows. If I exit equals dialog result dot yes, I'm going to accept that. Then application dot exit. Accept that. That's it. That's your exit lines of codes taken care of. Okay. So if I run it now and click on my exit button,
Confirm if you want to exit.
you see that pops up. No, I don't want to exit. All right. But if I say,
Confirm if you want to exit.
if I say I want to exit, there. So that's taken care of. Now let's start to work with this alphabet. So come right in here. Double click on button A. There. So with A, all we then need to say is picture app right there. Okay, we're going to say dot image, and that is going to be equals. Now let me show you all of the images that we copied earlier. There they are right here in the properties. Okay, and inside the properties right here, you see the resource folder, and that's each image that we copied earlier. So I now want to call the properties, then call the resources folder and call each image accordingly. So equals properties dot resources dot apple. There. That is my first one. However, I also want my LBL app dot text. I want that to be A is for Apple. Right. There we go. And I want Sappy to say as follows. Sappy dot speak. There we go. That's what Sappy we have to say. A is for Apple. There, that's all. So if I run it now, click on letter A.
A is for Apple.
You hear that, guys? And Sappy displays that. And we can reset. There. So all we then need to do is just copy all of these. Go back to your design view. Double click on B. Paste that in there. And B is for banana. Dot banana. And change all of these to banana. If I make this uppercase, the choice is yours. Run.
A is for banana.
Oh, that's A. Let's go back. This should be B. Now, run.
A is for apple. B is for banana.
Okay, see that? So we need to change these because there isn't enough room in there. So just drag it down much. So that we can get enough room. Now try that one more time.
B is for banana.
See that? Okay, so let's take care of C. Double click on C. I'm just going to copy again. Paste it in there. And this is C. I think is cherry, something like that. C is for cherry. Yeah, I'm right. C is for cherry. So change all of this. And change this to C. Run.
C is for cherry. B is for banana. A is for apple.
Very good. So let's take care of D. Double click on D and repeat exactly the same thing. What fruit D do we have in there? Okay, dragon fruit. All right, that's cool. So guys, I believe you understand that. Now I'm just going to do the first row with you, then I will have to speed that up.
D is for dragon underscore fruit.
Okay, get rid of the underscore in here. Now do that again. Let's see.
D is for dragon fruit.
Okay, that's good. And we can even get rid of these. And one other thing that we can do is we can even ask Sappy just to speak whatever we have in here. So instead of writing it, you can just get rid of all of these and just say LBL, this, dot text. Okay, and Sappy will actually read whatever we have in here. So let's run that. So that's another way out.
D is for dragon fruit.
So the Sappy is officially reading directory from here now. Okay. All right, so let's repeat the same thing for the others. So I'm going to copy that now, come right here, double click on E, paste that in here, and change this to E. I think that's going to be eggplant, something like that. Yeah, there we go, eggplant. So all we then need to do is just change one. We don't have to change the others. So that's E. Run.
E is for dragon eggplant.
No, it's not dragon eggplant. Get rid of this. Do that again. Because it's reading directly from the label we have in here.
E is for eggplant.
You see that? But as you can see, the lowercase look not good enough. So let's change that to uppercase. Uppercase. That makes more sense. Okay. Now, we need to take care of F. Copy F. Paste. And change this to F. Dot F. F is what? Fig. So we have F in there. There. And this will be F. See?
F is for fig.
Okay, that's cool. Now let's take care of G. Copy that. Double click on G. Paste. And this is dots G. That is great. Okay. And just change this to grape. G. Now run. Okay.
G is for grape.
Okay, you see that, guys? So as promised.
F is for fig. E is for eggplant. D is for dragon fruit. C is for cherry.
Right.
B is for banana. A is for apple.
So as promised, I've taken care of the first row. So I'm now going to just speed up the other three rows. So let's do just the first part of the row so that you guys don't get it mixed up. It's exactly the same lines of code. So I've just copied that, double click on letter H. Paste. And let's change this one to H. Now copy the honey and paste it right in here. And change this to H. There. Run.
G is for grape. H is for honeydew.
Okay, guys, I presume you guys get the whole idea, so I'm now going to officially speed it up. So let's do that. Okay, guys, I've finished up with the rest of the codes, and that is it. Just have a look. That's L, M, N. Take it down. We have T here, and S for strawberry, R for radish. It's just exactly the same lines of codes. So you see that, guys? So there's something I'm going to do for you guys. I'm going to include a link to the various fruits so that you guys can copy that free. And let me just run it and you see how it works. Okay.
E is for eggplant. L is for lemon. R is for radish. Q is for quince. Z is for zucchini. W is for watermelon. I is for iceberg. P is for pear.
And that is how the whole system
M is for mango.
works, guys. So with that, I'm gonna call it the end of this lovely tutorial, and please do subscribe to my channel. This is Captain Paul Oamen speaking. Subscribe to this channel. This is my second channel, and you can also join to become a member of the channel. You all have a nice day now, and bye for now.
Confirm if you want to exit. L is for lemon.